Hi, I'm Keely Miracle. I write and think about all things power, and I teach people how to amplify their power. This is an article that I wrote in February of 2023 called Money, Value, Power. Suppose I should call it a blog. Money, value, power. Money is a very powerful teaching tool because it's the essence of symbolism. It shows us a universal truth. All things are neutral until we assign them meaning. Pieces of paper, metal, numbers on a screen, all determining access. Money is a completely neutral tool. We often use it as a placeholder for value, security, and well-being. We allow money to mean things about who we are. And if you understand value and the power to assign meaning, your relationship with the world at large quickly becomes three things. 1, less complicated. 2, more complex to the naked eye. And 3, very simple to you. This power to assign meaning is integral to your value. As Beyonce says, no one else in this world can think like me. That's a fact and a half from me. And I hope you know, like your times tables, that it is for you too. And you should be using it. I'm a very whole person, and I'm completely aware of that wholeness. That's occasionally deeply threatening to people who don't feel the same. I'm not veiling my power anymore. I don't think anyone else should either. It keeps power out of the hands of the right people when we're focused on pretending that we don't enjoy having power over our own lives and power over how we show up in the world. Back to the article. More on money. I've been screaming about this for years because the nodes were transiting my second house and eighth house and then shifted into the signs of value, Taurus and Scorpio. Scorpio is my first house and Taurus is my seventh house. Value and power are critical themes of my life. My value is directly linked to my selectivity in all things, including the nouns I surround myself with, so people, places, things, where my power goes, and the way I assign meaning. I've come to an intimate understanding that I am the power, the value, the money, etc. I have a saying that I've been teaching for years, and the phrase is, you are the money. If you've worked with me, I've probably told you that, or that you must be precise with your language, aka how you assign meaning and construct your world. It's how you access your power. You are the money means stop externalizing your success. You are the money means stop externalizing your connection to source. If you are the money, what is there to seek? Nothing. You receive plenty of opportunities to have your decision that you are indeed the money affirmed. If I am who I am and I'm talented, I am necessarily compensated for that. That's how I've decided it has to work. I am necessarily valued, cherished, and taken care of. I must be supported because that's just how that works. I am the money. I know what I'm available for, and I am me. My number one revenue generating task is being myself. I was raised in unity, so some version of this belief was always in my milieu, but it can be damned hard to retain once you get out into the conditioned world. There is a process of retraining, unlearning, and relinquishing that is necessary to progress. One of my favorite clients is constantly receiving random infusions of cash. I didn't change her essence. Her essence is valuable, but I helped her amplify it with my teachings. And she said this about how I taught her. This has changed my whole life. Ever since she told me this, I show up and the money is created for me. It is that simple. But there is work to be done to decondition 9 times out of 10. And that work gets easier the more that you do it. You catch things faster and you work in a more direct and effective way. So I talk about these things nonstop. So feel free to explore some of my archival material. I'll be doing more read-alongs like this. And if you're ready to address these things directly, for 2 more days, I have Money Talks on sale, which is where I really, really honed in on these things fundamentally. I did a talk, I did a neurointuitive track to accompany it, which its closest cousin would be a hypnosis track. And I did reflection questions that have really been potent for many. Originally, I decided to sell 7 of these. This was maybe 3 or 4 years ago, probably 3 years ago now. And it became clear to me that the need was wider. So I sold more. But right now, I'm ready to archive my old product suite, and I'll be coming up with new things to help you activate your power. But if Money Talks feels like a very direct something that you need right now and you feel that in your soul, I would go buy it right now. So, as the bundle stands, it's been responsible for 8 figures of yields, which is crazy. I've never touched 8 figures. I haven't touched it yet, but I will. And like all of my work, as I expand, it expands, and all purchasers have received the update. So I'm proud of what I do, and I hope you've enjoyed this read along. Powerfully, Keely.